This dude in the comments says that he likes my product, but he says that I am the laziest cleaner slash detailer he has ever seen. Even speaking seemed to be work, he says. Man.
We figured out how to take our most popular two-step soaps and evaporate them into powder. Stars and Stripes Patriot Powder. Let's try it out and see how it works.
I'm not as happy to be here as I was last time.
Alex was just here like 2 weeks ago and he had like a thin coating of dust on this thing and I was all like worried that we would make it dirtier by washing it.
I don't know, man, we might make this thing dirtier if we wash it.
This thing is absolutely caked, huh?
We've been covering some ground.
Oh, Tallahassee, Florida to Camden, Maine. One shot. How long did that take you, man?
2 days.
You picked up everything along the way.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get this thing clean. This is a good opportunity, man. Patriot Powder. And you were the one we launched Stars and Stripes with in the first place, right? So that's going to be kind of appropriate. I will see you in a little bit. I'll let you know when it's ready. We'll get your reaction when you get back here, man.
Sweet.
Even though this is more refined and foams better and performs better because of the evaporation process, it will be also cheaper because it's cheaper to ship and there are no failed deliveries due to UPS dropping it out of an airplane. This can handle that. One thing that I love about this is the concept of how it can be diluted. We have two different ways to go about this. The first way is to put them straight into the foam cannons. First thing you're going to want to do is top them off with water. All right, these are both filled up to 1,000 milliliters of water. I think it was Ian the Woodchuck was the name of the guy who said in the comments, he's like, oh, I love this concept. Now I can put these powders straight into the cannons and save all that space. And that wasn't my original intention. My original intention was to use these to shock 5-gallon pails full. So this introduced a whole new problem where we needed to figure out how do we make a scoop that's worthy? Every scoop on planet Earth that I investigated totally sucked. They're all the generic, normal scoops, you know. And sure, they probably measured accurately, but that's no fun. Oh, one thing I forgot. Every set of Patriot powder jars is gonna come with nitrile gloves. Wear them. If you get the powder on you and then you sweat or you get it activated with water, it will affect you. It will give you a rash. You don't want that. But once it's in the water, it becomes normal Stars and Stripes, you know. And then once these mix together on the surface, same thing, they become neutral pH, and that's what you want. So back to the scoop story. We got into 3D printing specifically for this so that we could make this crazy World War I era entrenchment tool scoop. Can't tell me that's not the coolest scoop you ever seen in your life. You can do one scoop if you want to be lean. You can do 2 scoops if you want to be extra. You're gonna find that as cool as this scoop is, it's not very accurate. You know, it wants to slip out of there. So just make sure you hold it nice and level. Take your time, get it in there. Put your scoop back. Now I weighed out these scoopfuls. It came to 9 grams per scoop. You could wash about 125 to 150 cars with 2 scoops each. You can wash up to 250 cars with 1 scoop each. And the bigger the vehicle, the less washes. So you can cut that in half for a pickup truck. You can cut it in half again for a big rig like bobtail. And you can cut it even further down for a trailer. I hope that answers that question accurately. Now here's the thing. If you find that the powders are not dissolving for you and we can't get it done, the only thing that you could do to fix that would be to use warm water to mix it with. If that's not available and it's just not for you, then we'll stand behind it and send you the liquid gallon versions to make it up to you. So it's actually kind of a good way to get a deal on the liquid gallons. After about 10-15 minutes, you should see them look like this. No particulates floating in there whatsoever. So this was not the original idea of how to use these though. My original concept was to find a new way to deliver 5-gallon quantity. This is the new expansion pack. The concept is you fill up your water all the way to this line here on both of them. You pop these out of this little caddy and you dump them in. You shake the pail, you wait 10-15 minutes, and now you got 5 gallons of ready to fill your foam cannon soap. All of your instructions turn sideways here, which is kind of cool. And now you have a nice streamlined looking clear thing for everybody to figure out how to use this stuff. And now nobody's measuring anything. Now nobody's handling powders. Nobody's taking the time that it takes to fill up a cannon and measure it every time you refill it. So for big projects, that's what you want right here. There we go.
All right, I'm halfway through the truck and I'm just about empty on this first fill up. About 2 fill ups for a bobtail, I would say. Thing's coming out pretty good. A lot of pitting in the aluminum already. You can see some of it in here when I was rinsing it. That salt does a number quick. Alex just polished this thing like 2 weeks ago. What a bummer. So much work goes into polishing aluminum. Everything looks good wet. Let's see what we've got once it's dry. So we got to hit up the undercarriage with some protection. We got to neutralize the salt under there, and we got to get some rust inhibition in place. Let's go. This stuff's really, really concentrated, so you don't need very much of it. I'm gonna top this thing all the way off now. Let's see how this much does. Wow, dude, that's really good foam. You see that? And the cool stuff about this is that you can just spray it on and leave it there. You don't have to rinse it off. Even on that polish over there, I don't think that it's gonna have any negative effects. Let me top it off with a little more this time, see how thick the foam will get. Let's go crazy with it. That is way too much because like it's expensive to make, so you want to stretch it as far as you can. So here's an interesting thing. If you go real strong with your mix, you would unscrew this all the way to reduce the amount of draw. That's still a lot of foam. Even unscrewed all the way, you probably notice it doesn't draw very quickly. Let's try and see it.
Ollie to the back.
This thing's gonna want to suck in though, so you're gonna have to like pull kind of like that way. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. And we just leave it there.
You don't wash it off?
No, it allows me to be lazier, dude. All right, now we got to hit up this new active foam. Oh,
So lazy you can't even screw the top.
I didn't even screw the top up. All right, so for the next thing, I want to test out a new active foam concept that we're working on. It's a neutral pH. The idea with this one is to get a lot of work done while being maximally gentle. So this is the concept right here. That was about 50 milliliters. We went from 950 to 1,000 milliliters with that pour. That's like 20 to 1. We just got in the Mitt on a Stick Pro Plus. So they have a black plastic material here now. I'm hoping that's more durable. They got rid of the motion of articulation this way, which was a pain. And now they're just focusing in on this direction. Still lockable, so you can set it the way you want and leave it. And now they've got these little pieces here, which will grab a rag material. So check this out. There's another thing we got. The Ultra Rip and Rag XL from the Rag Company, like a roll of paper towels. So I think the idea is that you can scrunch these in here and it'll hold on to them. We also just got these Tolco upside down sprayers, which drip a little bit sometimes, but it's kind of cool. They don't spray quite as good upside down, but they do spray upside down, so that's kind of nice. So now we can reach things for tune-ups. Like let's say we wanted to wipe down the visor, bro. We don't need to do nothing. That's pretty crazy. The reach. It's really cool to be able to reach stuff that far away, dude.
And you have leverage.
And we got the leverage, man, because this thing is like you can press on it and it is not bending. And this is gonna come in real handy up on the back of the cab for us right now. Getting the crown of the roof right there, no problem. Alex said that he wanted his roof washed, and that's an awful lot of work, bro. But luckily for us, these are sectional.
So this is what they look like when you get them. This is all the different covers you can get for these. So you get a wide assortment. We carry most of those. And then they got a nice rundown on the back here. Some kind of QR code. You could scan that on your monitor right now, I bet. And the last piece. Ooh. Oh, dude, it's so close,
That
dude.
might do it. I don't know.
Wow. And we can tell Zach tomorrow that we did this all touch-free.
Yeah.
He's not gonna watch the video, he won't know. Dude, look at the reach that I've got with this thing, bro.
That's probably like 10 feet right there.
Check it out, I can watch this fender from the front door. Oh, I missed a spot on the other fender. How nice. All right, so it's gonna have to live right here. When you put these things all the way sideways, it's like a rocket. It's a new day, Kona. And we got Zach the Polisher here.
What's going on? You guys got this place locked up tight, man.
Yeah, dude, what's up?
Not too much.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good to see you, man. Oh yeah, she's gonna have to get her happiness out to see you real quick. What do you think?
It's not too bad.
Maybe you can show me some tips, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, man.
Yeah.
I have no idea when it comes to polishing. I've done it, but not like well.
Got Bandit blue all over my grinder.
That one might be closed. Hopefully it's not clogged up. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I've just been like throwing it on.
And you go straight into it.
And I spin it at 1400 RPM on like a flannel. You see how it's like kind of like just spreading it around? I just want to test to see what it does. So I mean, it's just straight, no compound. I mean, you could add compound, it'll give you a little bit more aggressive cut, but if your stuff's really not too bad, you don't have to get too carried away with it.
I mean, that looks like fantastic, especially for right now. It's a quick thing and not go too deep, because this is gonna go straight back into the salt.
This is just like a finished compound.
Okay.
And I get it, so it's like you could just start to see the blue. Let's try it with some compound, get a little more cut. Down here, it's all on how you hold the grinder. So like I'm kind of upside down right now, and it's not giving me any trouble. Just gets you that little extra way. Can't do everything with the machine, you know, unfortunately. So it's nice having like a heavy cut compound that's not like too aggressive. You could just leave it as your final finish. You don't have to go over it again. That's all you need. We did our chrome and our whole wheel in one application. Something as simple as just like the chrome on your lug covers is looking good. Just a huge difference. You're gonna go check his work. Look at that.
What do you think?
You need a job?
I don't know if I want to do this for a living, dude. I don't know. I feel pretty good about this. How's it going, dude?
Not too bad. Finishing what you left off.
This is the life. I would recommend that anyone hire Zach. This is good. This is a good Saturday, bro.
So
you apply it, and then you come in and just buff it down. Yeah.
yeah, for what we're doing like here, because I'm not cutting or anything.
This is the part where I get scared. Quick work. I mean, what does it take to polish down wheel time-wise generally like this?
I don't know, 10 minutes.
10 minutes ain't bad.
5-10 minutes. You could probably do a quicker job. Like if you skipped all this.
Yeah.
Skipped all this and you like, I don't know, did like a half-ass job on the back wall, which sometimes if you're doing it like every wash, you hardly need to touch things, you know? So you could cut that down even faster. Opposed to like if I had to like fully cut color and polish this wheel, it would probably take me like, I don't know, 30 minutes. I mean, like just literally spreading hand polish on quick and then buffing it off, like really easy maintenance. And if you don't have a machine, you want to do that one without a machine,
Yeah.
And we could just show, like, you don't even need a machine. When you're like scrubbing with hand polish, you can kind of feel it cleaning, like this spot right here. You can actually like feel it's rough, and then as I'm rubbing it, you can like, now it's smooth, and now it's gone. Can you even see it on there, like the difference between the, so like you can tell if I just take my finger and just, you know, that's ready to come off. Comes off a lot easier than it goes on too. By machine, by hand. Pretty dang close, yeah, without having any tools other than just some rags, basically.
I mean, this came out nice.
The amount of work we put into it was not really...
Well, look at the two of us side by side, Tyler. You can tell I'm the one who did all the work, right? Come on, look at us. The polishing thing is tough, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so Zach, where can people find you if they need to get some polishing
You
done
can get
in
me
Connecticut?
on Instagram. I go up to 2.5 hours away. Do a lot of mobile polishing. I'll do it in a Dunkin' parking lot. I'll do it in your shop.
Nice.
Do it at midnight. You know, you come in when the truck's ready, and that's it.
That's it.
So
awesome. Thank you for your help,
Yep.
man. I
I
appreciate it.
it.
It was great. Thank you for all
Good
the work.
working with you.
We appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, just for Alex. Man, he deserves that. That's so cool. Wow, Hunter's getting really big. That's crazy. Hunter's definitely watching this video right now, so give him a hello down in the comments and he'll get a big kick out of that, I bet. So much easier than vacuuming. This is an opportunity for the heavy cut, man. This is what we need. Look at that, all that mess on there. I feel bad stepping on this step.
Right? I felt the same way.
Been polished now. It seems like a crime. Beautiful. I've heard this stuff's really good. It says to shake it well, spray it on, and let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes for spectacular shine. That's what we want. Oh, yeah. I forgot to buff the Bandit blue off this one. That's what it bugged me to no end. Oh yeah, isn't that nice? Alex is here, we gotta see what he thinks. He's gonna be pumped. Dude, come on, come on.
Wow.
Dude, what do you think, man?
Holy shit.
This thing cleaned up nice. Real nice.
Yeah.
I'm really pumped about it, dude. I've never seen as nice of a full-on attempt as this. This is the best we've done. What do you think of the polishing?
You didn't rouge that? You didn't cut that with like a... That's just your liquid polish?
That is Smokey red on a microfiber orbital, and then the buffing wheel, the white one, with Bandit blue. You just squirt Bandit blue on the whole thing, and then you work that with the buffing wheel.
The tire shine.
Dude, that's good, right?
Yeah. That's your tire shine?
No. Crystal Products Untouchable Wet Tire Finish. This stuff was good. Take some, bro.
Oh, sweet.
Takes a whole can to do one treatment. We used Patriot Powder, the new stuff, the Stars and Stripes powdered form on all of the paint, and that's just that. So all the paint is just from the touch-free wash. Actually came out really good. But where you see it still is on like the stacks were a mess still. You know what I mean? The chrome. Yeah, we hit everything with Smokey red and Bandit blue. We just blasted it out with some air and hit it with the interior cleaner on the pedals and stuff.
Good. He'd cleaned up the jams too?
Yeah, I polished them. We used Smokey red on those for the heavy cut with
We
the rag.
we didn't talk about doing the jams, Bob.
Dude, we didn't talk about any of this. We just said, let's get it right.
So I'll be paying you rent till like May.
Nah, nothing. I told Alex last night that we have to talk about the bill in person for the polishing, and I left you wondering. So
Yeah,
I wanted to see
you
your
did.
face. He was very reasonable, and I've got you covered.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh.
It's my gift to you.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm gonna give you something else. I got you a fender well brush that matches your high standard.
Dude.
Yeah, check that out.
Thank you.
So we have this new feature on our site where you can like show the before and afters like this. It's kind of cool. So that's this truck, this wash. We put it together real quick. We just had a stationary camera and we just took a shot before and after and matched them. Yeah, this thing came a long way.
Straight off the killer streets of CPT. King of the beach, you ride to it in your fleet. Wood, keep the bill, rolling on toes. How you feel? Dream Snoopy, colors in the light. With Doc in the front, sipping on yak. Clipping all the amps, dipping through hood. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. South Central out to the west side. It's California love, it's California. Got your boy a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club. With my jeans on, and my team strong. Get my drink on, and my smoke on. Then go home with something to post on. Locust song for the 2 triple O. Coming real, it's the next episode.
Hold up, hey, for my who be thinking we soft, we don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up,